Welcome back to Trucks and Junk. Today I'm going to show you how to plug your tire using a simple slime kit from Advanced or AutoZone. Alright, this is the kit we'll be using today. It was $10.99 at AutoZone, and it comes with 8 plugs, the reaming tool, the plug tool, and some rubber cement. And this is what we'll be repairing today. There's a nail stuck in the tire right here on the outside of the tread. Now, if this nail was any farther forward to the edge of the tire, we would not be able to plug this tire, because you want it inside the tread pattern, because if you're too far to the edge or into the sidewall, there's no belts there to hold on to anything. That's why they won't plug a tire if it's out here. But it's just right within the butter zone, so we're going to plug it today. All right, so if you want to make sure that that's where the leak is, even though it's obvious on this tire, what you can do is you can spray it with some soapy water and wait for the bubbles to come out. And then that proves that's where the air is coming out of the tire. Now that we know that that's the leak, you're going to use a pair of wire cutters to grab onto the nail. And you're going to get stuck underneath of them. And you're going to pull out. It's a big leak. We're just going to stick it in there so we don't lose all the air. And the first thing we're going to use is the reaming tool, which is this one right here. It's the T-handle, all the serrated edges on the side of it. So what we'll do is we'll pull the nail out and we'll push the reaming tool in the same hole. This takes a lot of force. And once it's in there, you're going to ream it in and out. And what that does is it makes an easier, larger hole where the plug can fit in there. Okay, and then you're going to leave that tool in there while you set up your plug. Now, to set up your plug, you're going to use the other T-handle that came with it, which looks like this. And you're going to want to soap up your plug. Okay, it makes it nice and slippery. And you'll put it through the handle, the open eye of the handle, which sometimes is difficult as well when it's cold outside. But you just happen to do this in the cold weather, so that's what I have. So now you'll bring it halfway through like that into the T-handle, just like that. And then you'll pull your reaming tool out and you'll push this in. Alright, so the trick of this is you twist and push at the same time until you have just a little bit of plug left out of the tire. Just a little bit. You don't want a whole lot, just a little bit. And then once it's in there, you'll yank quickly. And then that leaves the plug in the tire. Alright, now that you have the plug in the tire, you're going to come to your door panel, and it should show your tire pressure that you should pump it up to in your door. So as you can tell, this one says that we need to pump it up to 32 psi. Okay, the pump we'll be using today to air up this tire is a slime pump, but it's got the gauge on it. So you'll want to pump your tire up to the specified pressure, and this one will be 32. So it'll be the 30 on the gauge, and then 2 notches after that. I'm going to go ahead and pump it up. And you'll want to leave your vehicle running when you got the pump plugged into the vehicle, because otherwise this will drain the vehicle's battery, and that would not be a good thing. Okay, now that we have the tire aired up, we're going to come back over here where we plugged the tire, and we're going to spray it with the soapy water to make sure there's no bubbles coming out. going to spray all around it. Okay, now that we've got a successful plug, we're going to cut these little ears off the plug using a razor blade. You can also use wire cutters or scissors or whatever you have available to you. And that's what it should look like when you're done. And then once you drive down the road, that'll wear out to the tread of the tire and you won't even be able to tell it's there no more. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it helped you out with your situation. If you don't mind, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.